Hello, everybody. This is Morgan Price, and today we are back in the Division 2. It's been a minute since I've been here, and many things have changed. The Red Horizon of season is out and up and active, and it's brought some pretty momentous changes. So there's a lot of things that are getting buffed, a lot of things that got rebalanced, and unfortunately, one thing that was patched. And the one thing that was patched was the determined trait. Now, originally the determined, pardon me, wow, trying to talk too fast. Originally, the determined trait allowed you to make headshot after headshot without having to worry about resetting it unless you missed. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, determined after killing an enemy with a headshot, the next shot landed on any enemy will be a guaranteed headshot. While the talent is active, killing an enemy will not retrigger the event. Or the talent, sorry, not event. Wow. Anyway, what that means is no headshot parades. You can still use your classic headshot-centric builds that are built around Chain Killer and whatever rifle you have determined on. But you're no longer going to be able to just chain them endlessly. You have to land your headshot, land your body shot, land another headshot to reset determined. And it's sad, but it is what it is. Now, what I have done is I have re-rigged my headshot build. It's not quite as reliable as it used to be, but you are still capable of doing some pretty impressive damage despite it. And also, the wonderful thing is you can now use this with the exotic marksman rifles. So like the Shroud here, which has a wonderful talent that I will get into in just a moment. We are, of course, using Hot Shot with the backpack. And so what Hot Shot gives us is 30% marksman rifle damage, 30% headshot damage, and 30% weapon handling. And if you scroll down here, here is where its first thing, it has Headache. The first headshot with a marksman rifle will increase the next headshot by 80%. Nice little bonus damage. The next headshot after that will give you 10% armor. If you're at full armor, it will give you a bonus to the maximum of 50% of your current armor value, which is very nice. The third consecutive headshot will refill your magazine, and the fourth headshot from that will give you all three bonuses every single headshot you land. So basically unlimited ammo for your sniper rifle. Now, we are going to back out of that. This is, we're using a mask, the backpack, gloves. Oh, before I go too far away, we are going to go to the talent on the backpack. And this is the one that is the lifesaver for headshot builds. Agents can miss a headshot before resetting that cycle from up here. So the headache cycle you can miss one shot and still go forward with having the bonuses. So that comes in handy. I decided to use Fox's Prayer from Overlord Armaments as my knee pads. Not because of any damage they offer me, because they give rifle damage and I'm not using a rifle specifically, but because of that plus 8% damage to targets out of cover. Now you can throw on Turmoil and get something similar and spread the damage between multiple targets at once, but you're cutting half of your damage and throwing it somewhere else. It's a viable solution, and you can still make some impressive shots and impressive damage. But we're working on impressive single shot damage. Now, the centerpiece of this build is our brand new spanky, sparkly Iron Will. You get this from the 29th slot of the seasonal progression. And what it does is it gives you, it's red cord focused around headshot and weapon handling, which is what you want for a headshot build. And then down here, the talent. So remember how determined no longer does the chained headshots? This instead does. So this, it doesn't stack with determined. Something about it just doesn't quite mesh right. But what you have here is resolved. Your next body shot will be considered a headshot. The cooldown is every 2 seconds. So every 2 seconds, which is about what it takes to chamber a new round, you will have a headshot no matter where on the target you hit. And I am using the Shroud as my primary weapon. The secondary weapons are placeholders. I'm using Shroud, and I'm using it because it has this high priority target. Now, this kind of works like the reverse of Overdogs. So you're going to get more damage off of things like tanks and the medics, things like that, and it will do less damage to others that are in the fight. So pick your high-end targets first, drop the bullet on them, and then you go on from there. So it's really nice. You can get upwards of 20 million a hit, but you also probably do around, I would say, 4 to 5 million a standard hit, which is decent, but it's not the most impressive that you can do. So we are going to go over to the Federal Emergency Bunker and use that as our target-rich environment that we need, because I can take this over to the range and show you how it would work at a flat bonus, but unfortunately, because they don't have different jobs for the targets, like you don't have one that is considered a grenadier and one that's considered a captain, you only have grunts. So here we are. We're going to go somewhere where it's enclosed. There's plenty of enemies. There's a good chance that I will die. I also have the seasonal modifiers going, but they don't exactly give you bonus damage or anything like that. It's a thing, and I haven't figured out what it does yet. No, I wanted to go there. There we go. Now, we've got this guy down here. 5 million a shot. 19 million. 9 million. 4 million. See? Once that gas wears off, 11. Can't believe I missed. Again, I missed, but that was not. So as you can see, the damage is variable depending on your target. So you're going to do some massive damage, and then you're going to do less damage because of how it works. And unfortunately, and this is pretty much universal every time they update the game, the sound broke. It's unfortunate, but it'll balance out eventually. And if you're wondering about my settings for the color of my stuff here, I have the settings. 1 second while I pull up the settings. I put accessibility on for colorblind mode and put it on protanopia. Because I have some settings that I've been working on to get good video quality. And unfortunately, it makes certain things way too bright to look at. And that kind of dumbed down the colors a little bit, so to speak. And it worked out really. Lost my headshot streak because of that bullet. Anyway, so yeah, I've gotten things set up to where I have a nice, well-rounded color schema. All right, so grab a few of these. Notice I only pulled out into my magazine and not anything else. And we're gonna hit him. I don't think I will, but I am going to move up here.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Fix myself real quick. Get rid of that thing, because it's a pain. Come on. Controller needs to go down. So does that one.
Vital signs critical. Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
Alright, that was all on me. Okay, let's see. There's a guy hiding there. Got him. Alright, and we might have one more. Yep. Excuse me. Alright, and shotgun to play with.
Human remains detected. Identified as division agents.
There's no way the outcast could have taken out an entire squad in a fair fight. It's not possible.
Alrighty, who do we got in here?
Online computer detected.
Alright.
Great. You can use the computer to sync Isaac with their comm system. Hopefully we can get a 20 on our team. If they're in any shape to answer.
Connection established.
Hello? Can you hear me? This is Manny Ortega with the division.
Manny, thank God. It's Maya. I'm all that's left on our team. We couldn't get the note back online. I salvaged some technology at the White House and connected to the national network, but before I could get back, those crazy fucks showed up. You gotta get me out of here.
All right, so that was a thing called Fiery Aura that you can do with the new seasonal modifier. I was trying to figure out what it does, but I think it lights people on fire when they are within it. So we'll find that out at another time. Really? Am I missing somebody? Yeah, there he is. Got an M700. Nice. Oh, hey, look, that's new. I don't remember this being here.
That bitch can't hide forever. Got some supplies here.
Leave it for now. We'll get to those.
Take no prisoners.
Alrighty.
I think I'm safe for now, but please hurry.
That was a little bit crazy, but hey,
Tight and just try to stay calm.
managed it. I'm happy with how it worked out. Let's go finish off the rest of this area. Apparently, oh yeah, I have been through here once already. Already opened that. Excuse me, you were supposed to burst.
Extreme heat signature. Sprinkler system detected.
If you can trigger the sprinklers, they should be able to put out the flames.
I don't like you hiding here.
His armor.
You gotta put out the flames. I don't know if Maya has any fireproof gear.
Goodbye, agent.
Can't believe I forgot to get that one. Alrighty. I have no keys for that, so we're gonna jump down here, do the run to the boss, because beautiful level design, but there is some wasted space there. That could have been another fight.
I have to move. Someone's trying to break in.
You know, something that they could do, because they have the cleaners have come to Washington D.C., is they could put a version of the missions that are cleaner centric. Just change things up a little bit. All right. Gonna grab this.
I'm safe for now, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming after me. I don't know what I did to make them so mad. You have to stop them. They're coming! It's not safe!
Oh, wonky sound.
Get a med pack to him! Ammo's here for the taking!
That's always a problem with having something that highlights your enemies even through walls. Because you aim at the silhouette and not at the enemy. And because of how things are clouded and kind of hard to tell what's going on, really. Lucky dog.
Come in! You'll pay for what you did.
For the fallen! Start here!
Out here, firing line.
Time to move. What the?
Vital signs critical.
They're coming for me. Almost bagged that agent.
All right, let's fix my armor here.
Med pack.
No dice there. You're tucked behind there, and boom, you're down. That's both of them. So let's see what my rewards are. 2. Okay, I picked up Sweet Dreams, which is a shotgun. Makes sense.
Hey there, agent.
Oh, yeah, it's over here. What are you, my friend? And I picked up a big A. Nice.
If you hadn't have shown up when you did, I'll head back as soon as the escort team arrives.
The equipment Maya recovered. We can restore
Alrighty, with that, we actually managed to complete out exactly what I wanted to do, showcase everything. It was beautiful. All right, so with that, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please click that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and consider subscribing. And I will see you next time. Bye.